Hey y'all, it's Carmen Micheals again. I decided to do another video today. Had a really good weekend this weekend. Went out doing some thrifting and antiquing and looking for bargains and seeing what I could find. Went back to the Habitat store and found some really good sewing things there this weekend. So I want to tell you kind of a little bit about what I found. Found some more of that stretchy swimsuit fabric. Found a couple pieces. Total, I think I have 1.5 yards. I got all this for $4. I went to the Hancock Fabrics yesterday and it's $10.99 a yard. So I really got a good bargain by thrifting. Found this piece, which is a home interior fabric. Really pretty yellow. I think I got 2 yards of that for $2. $2. Who knew you could find stuff like that at the Habitat store? Look for these things. These are fasteners for like capes and coats and jackets. And I got 4 of them for $0.25 a piece, which made them $1 for all 4. I mean, these things are like $2 and $3 in the store. So a great buy. And you just gotta look for these things. I found this whole roll of elastic, and it said originally it had 25 yards on it, and there's probably still a good 15 yards of elastic. And if you sew at all, you're always needing elastic. $2. You go to most of the stores, and to buy elastic's like $1, $2 for like 1 yard. And I got $2 and I got like 10, 15 yards. Great buy. So go out and check your thrift stores and see what's out there. Thrift stores are popping up every day, new ones. And so just go out there and see what you can find. Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo. That's why I'm wearing my little festive shirt and some little festive earrings. Got a couple things I want to show you today. I've been playing with soda bottles. I drink sodas. That's why I'm a fat kid. That's how it is. I love my sodas. I have cut back. I'm drinking more water, trying to be more of a healthy person. But I do like sodas. But you got water bottles, soda bottles. There's all kinds of things you can do with them. And I am amazed at the things that I have come up to do with some soda bottles. The first thing is you can take a soda bottle. This right here is a soda bottle that I have cut into 3 pieces. I've cut the top off. Then you have this middle piece. Then you have the bottom. Just wipe them all out. Take your little towel, wipe them out or it gets sticky. Nasty sticky. What I do, I saw on the internet this week that we need to help water the bees. Our honeybees are thirsty. And our honeybees have got to live. If we don't do something about our honeybees, they're going to die, and then we're going to die. The honeybees is what keeps our food coming. So we need to help them little suckers out. So what you can do is take the bottom of your little cup, which makes a little cup, the bottom of your bottle, and all you got to do is get you some glass marbles. This is a strand of glass beads that I've got. And you just take those marbles and you put them into the bottom of that little cup. Fill it up with water. You can add a little sugar water to it. They love some sugar water. They're like me. They like a little sugar water. But put you some water in it to where that it comes up around those marbles. And then they can land on the marbles and get water and not drowned. And then they can fly back off. So it gives them something to stand on so they can get down. They can walk down the marbles and get them a little drink. And then fly back off and go off and do what the bees do. And then the top parts you've got here, you cut this off. If you ever went to put oil in your car and you couldn't find a funnel, me, I make a mess. And I can't pour it straight out in little quart bottles. No. You take this little lid off the top of your bottle. Go ahead and unscrew your lid. Stick that down in your oil hole. And then you got something to pour, a wider hole to pour your oil down into. And when you get done, just barely tip that up over top of the hole. It might drip a little. Take your lid and screw that lid back on it. Carry it over here and throw it in the trash if you don't want to keep it. If you want to keep it, wipe it out a little bit. Don't wipe it out. Put it up, and you've got a little funnel with a lid on it so it doesn't get everywhere. So when you go from car motor to where you're going, it don't drip across your floor, and you don't have these little oil dots across your parking lot or your driveway or wherever you're working. So these makes great funnels. You can use them in the house. If you're trying to make Kool-Aid and putting it down in a jug, take an old milk jug and make you Kool-Aid in it, this will fit right down in the side top of your milk jug. Great funnels. And then you're recycling that thing and not putting it in our landfills. Who knew? And then this part. What can you do with this part? Hello, I see you. I see Bobby and Betsy and Mixie and Trixie and... No, that's really not what I want to do with it. Take these little things, and I've got another one here that I've worked. Take and cut all that crud off of it, the label off of it. I couldn't get the label off of this one. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Cover it in duct tape if you want to make it cute, and then you can take a Sharpie and write on the label what you're doing. But then you take your extension cords, and they slide right through this tube and keeps them together. Computer cords. See, this one I just put some duct tape on. This is a water bottle. And then you've got these cute little holders for your cables, and they will fit in a drawer, fit up in your closet. Get your little Rubbermaid shoebox and put them in there, and then that way you've got them and they're all together and they don't get all tangled up. And if you got your cables behind your computer or your TV and you want to keep them kind of all together, take this, run all your cables through it, and it'll kind of keep them all together, and you can put a pretty little paper or duct tape on it and it won't look so bad. Who knew? It's trash. Take this trash and recycle it and turn it into something useful. Don't throw it away. There ain't no sense throwing this stuff in our landfills. We are filling our property up on this earth with our trash. That is a disgrace. So we need to start recycling this stuff more and use this stuff. Now, I told you once already that my mama is a gardener. She gardens all the time. She's already started. She's got them little tomato plants coming up in her greenhouse. She's got some pumpkins growing. She's getting ready. I think she planted cucumbers this weekend. And I think she's planting some beans. I know she's got a whole lots of beans. We have these beans. My best friend Randy's granny, or Mama gave them to us. Mama Fletcher, she had them. And my mama found a gallon jug of them one time. They called turkey crawl green beans. It is the best green beans you ever ate. And my mama can cook a far out of them. Mama grow it, mama cook it, and I eat it. We eat green beans all the time because she break and can green beans all year. She had green beans for the last 2 years that were like 10, 12 foot tall in the air. You just pick beans and pick beans and pick beans till you can't reach them no more. And then after it's all over, what's up so far that you can't reach? When it's come time to harvest all that stuff at the end, she jerks them vines down and we pluck all them beans off, and then we sit and shell them out, and that's how we get our beans for the next year. So it's recycling in the garden. She takes them big old tomatoes. Now, she growed a tomato one year that was as big as a dinner plate. I ain't joking. I'll put it on Twitter. She growed a tomato as big as a dinner plate. The whole inside of the dinner plate. She takes them seeds and scoops them suckers out. Takes her a paper towel, lays that paper towel down, and scatters them seeds out on that paper towel. Writes you a little Sharpie on the corner. Big old mater. Big old red tomato, big orange mater. She grows every color. Hang them suckers up, take your clothespins, hang on a coat hanger, let them suckers dry. And after they dry, you just fold them up, put them in a Ziploc baggie, put them in your freezer, and save them till next year. And then you got your own tomato plants to start your own tomatoes, and you don't have to buy them. Recycling. recycling tomatoes. Who knew? Who knew you could do that? My mama's so smart. She grow all kinds of stuff. So, all that to tell you this, she grows tomatoes. Well, I saw the other day how you water your tomatoes and keep them watered. You take this water bottle and you pour water on them. No, that'd be too easy. What you do is when you plant your tomatoes in the ground, now it's better if you can get them little water pods or them little short stubby kitty bottles. But you take your water bottle like this and take your little Sharpie box cutter and you just go and you poke you some holes in it. Or if you got a drill or a Dremel, just drill you some holes in it. Don't drill too much, your dirt will fall or your water will come out to it. But you want to draw some real little tiny little holes, real little just itty bitty little holes in it so the water will seep out. Bury this bottle up to just till the lid sticks out of the dirt. And then plant your plant beside it. And then all you don't have to leave the lid on it if you don't want to. Then you pour your water into this bottle, and the water slowly goes out into your dirt and waters your plant all day long. And when the hot sun, like 150 degrees like it is here last summer, really, fat kids don't like hot. I know I don't. But this will keep your plants from dying and keep them watered. We're putting it in the ground, but we're not going to, it ain't trash. It's recycling it. And it's going to make them tomatoes grow, to grow them big old tomatoes. And then you take and scoop your seeds out and grow your seeds. And then you put them on a paper towel. And then you get to grow your own tomatoes again next year. Who knew? It was like that. It's wonderful. It's great. Do it. Grow your own tomatoes. You can grow tomatoes on a pot on your porch. Put your little stick in it, tie them suckers up, and then they're just right out on your porch, and you don't have to go out to the garden to get them. But I go out to Mama's to get them. She grows all kinds of them. Well, I come up with another idea with a pop bottle. I told y'all I've been working with some pop bottles. Got these earrings on. Well, I have taken the tops of 3 of these pop bottles, and I put me a little strip of duct tape around the bottom of it. And then I glued me a piece of felt on the inside, just because when you have clip-ons like I do, because I don't have my ears pierced, your clip-ons will clip onto that felt. But if you don't have to worry about the clip-on, you can just do it. Just take you a hole punch and punch holes all the way around it, and then drill you a hole with a little drill in the top of it, and run you a piece of string through it and tie you 2 or 3 of these together, and it makes an earring wind chime you can hang in your room. And here is mine that I just made this week. See, it's the pop bottles, and I put a little duct tape around the lid. It makes like a little wind chime, and it's cutesy, and it hangs in your bathroom or in your bedroom. And it's 3 bottles and a little piece of string and a little S-hook at the top. Great idea for kids to make. Kids love these things. Well, I guess I have rattled on enough today about my pop bottles. But I've been saving pop bottles to do this stuff with, and I hope you learned something from my pop bottle lesson today. Don't forget to go and follow me on Twitter. It is Carmen_Micheals. If you're looking for me on the Twitter, I need followers. I got all kinds of followers already in a week. I love you people. Mwah. Thank you for following me. Follow me more. Put me to the top. Get me certified on there. I'm on Facebook. It's Carmen Micheals on Facebook. Follow me on there, and I'll have the links to everything. Again, I have a Etsy store. It is Novella's Closet, and I do have t-shirts available, and going to have some other little things on there available. The purses from last week are still on there, a few of them. But go check me out. Twitter me, Facebook me, Etsy me. Just follow me. I'll be back. You know I will. And I know you love me, because I love you. So this is Carmen Micheals celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Ole! So you all have a good day, and we will see you all next time. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you.